What's up, Libra? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, guys, so let's jump right into January. I hope you guys had a good New Year's and that January is going well for you so far. So let's jump into everything, guys. Now, this is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And like I say always, guys, keep in mind that the energy here could be transferable. So it could be you that I'm picking up on. It could be someone around you. All right. What is going on for my Libras? January 2020. Ooh. All right, let's see what these are. This is a lot of cards. I'll look at it quickly, see if I get any messages from it. I see strong passion in something, but a possible blockage of something you lost faith in. Okay. That was a lot of cards, so I'm not going to keep it out. All right, guys. So we have past. Okay. Present. And future. Okay. So the energy that we have here is the Two of Pentacles. So this is when someone is really in a place where they're trying to find balance. You could feel like there's things you're juggling in life, but you're working on that balance. And I see you guys finding success because you leave hermit mode. You kind of get out of your heads, in a sense. If you feel like you've kind of been to yourself lately, I see you kind of getting out of that. Okay, being more involved with things. For some of you specifically, there could be something that you're working on that makes you very, very happy and it makes you feel very, very abundant. And you might not know everything there is to know about this thing, but I still see you having great success with that and being able to, balance yourself out and, really go the mile with this. So starting with your past, guys, the first card that we have is the Knight of Wands. For some of you, this could have been a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius that you were dealing with. But this is someone who's genuinely, just a very passionate person. They're excited about life. They're a creator, very driven, very romantic, very likable, contagious personality. All right, we have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. And we have the Eight of Cups in the reverse, okay? So something was revealed in regards to something from the past that came back into your life, or maybe because of something that was revealed, you went back to something from your past, or you heard about something from your past. All right, but a truth that wasn't known was definitely revealed. And despite the fact that you still wanted to be involved with something, or that you were still emotionally invested in something, I feel like you pulled away or someone else pulled away. Okay. We have the Page of Wands. So maybe if it was a person who was involved in this, maybe they're trying to communicate with you at this point. So let's just see what this means. Six of Swords in the reverse. Four of Swords. So I see something that you kind of have to move away from, but there's still communication here. You're still stuck in it. It's not something that you can just release. And maybe this is causing a loss in money. Maybe this is, debilitating you in some way, shape, or form. But I see that at least someone here is just not genuinely invested in this. Okay. I see truths being spoken about things that a person, they knew in their hearts, but now it's verbally coming out. Okay. So it's like, okay, I know I wasn't crazy. I did see it for what it was. So this allows you to get out of your head about something. And we all know Libras could think. So for you to be like, okay, I see it for what it is, that's a huge step. That's good. All right, Ace of Swords in the reverse. And whatever this was, you guys were conflicted about it. Okay. You have the Ten of Cups. So I feel like this could have been a situation where someone's like, damn, but it was going so well. We were so happy. Why'd you have to fuck it up? Or maybe for some of you, somehow something conflicting led to a lot of happiness. Okay, maybe because of something bad that happened, good was able to come in. But honestly, I just see something that may have made a person feel abundant, at least for a moment, that was just not a good idea. You're just still trying to find balance in this. Regardless of anything here, I still see you guys growing on a personal level, so that's a really good thing. Now, with the first card for the present moment, we have the Five of Swords in reverse. So this is someone that they don't want to fight, they don't want to argue, they don't want no beef. We have the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Cups in reverse. So, I mean, it's a very realistic card, or a realistic set of cards that came out, because yes, there's great change, but you guys are remaining intact. Okay, with the King of Swords, when you handle a situation that way, especially if it was something that was painful, this is someone that they know shit still needs to be done. You still need to get out of bed in the morning. You have responsibilities that you have to do, and you're able to do it. You're able to get up and you're able to manage it, and you're able to still run your life. But you're just trying to find balance as you come out of this. But you're actively doing that. You're actively working on getting that balance. And more than anything, guys, this reading is really about clarity, seeing something for what it was. If you weren't sure whether you were in some sort of illusion or not, you're very clear on that now. Queen of Swords, King of Cups. Okay, maybe there is a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio that you were seeing a truth in. Okay, or you just being in a place where you can find yourself being a very emotionally stable because you trust yourself, you're thinking correctly. Your soul saw a truth that it needed to. A lot of you could have been dealing. Sorry guys, I use QuickTime on my Mac and it just will cut the video off sometimes. So if any of you have that problem and know how to fix it, let me know. But yeah, what I was saying was that there is a truth that your soul knows, and your soul is kind of like at peace to know it. Something was kind of forced for you. Something wasn't meant to work for you. But the worst that could have happened has happened. You're getting past that. There's healing. There's finally coming up for a breath of air because of something that you're no longer going to invest time in. Okay? Again, guys, I feel like you're not putting effort into something because a lot of you are really getting out of your comfort zones, and you're going to have a lot of success because of that. So if you guys find yourself to be the type of people where you like to have a plan all figured out before starting step one, this is going to be one of those times where it's like, no, learn as you go. Okay, if this is a new career, if this is a new project you're working on, you don't need all of the information right now. Just get enough to get started and to know maybe the next 2 or 3 steps ahead. But this is something that you're going to learn as you go. You're going to have great success with it, so don't doubt yourself. Okay, so again, if this is not something, maybe you're like in the music industry or something, and you just got access to an insane studio, but you don't know how to use everything, something like that. It's like you're going to learn how to use it. But yeah, because of this, you're able to focus on what you're building, and you just stop putting all efforts into, whatever may have made you happy in the past, but, there's things revealed about it. This is really a time for you guys where right now the shift that your life is taking is pushing you towards your genuine destiny, the reason why you're born, the reason why you're here. And this is happening to everyone. You guys will probably notice maybe in the last month or two, you probably lost a lot of people, and a lot of circumstances have drastically changed in your life. And it's to clear the air, because we're no longer working on like these superficial relationships or trying to like find, the right social group to be in. Like, no, we're thinking so much deeper now, where it's just like, why am I here? What is my life purpose? I have been sitting on my ass and kind of just, I said this the other day, but I feel like a lot of us have been on like the superficial autopilot, okay? Where we're working and we're getting up and we're doing our day-to-day tasks, but Are we truly working on the big picture? And this is the year that that's happening. Okay, and that's definitely what's happening for you guys, because there is just so much expansion, but there's also things that would cause you to lose this momentum of getting to where you need to be. And the universe is just showing you that. So you got to listen. All right. Going towards the future, guys, we have the Four of Wands, which is stability, happiness. Could be you celebrating something, an event. Okay. There's things that you're still upset about, whether it was a person who wasn't genuinely invested in you, or you weren't genuinely invested in them, or maybe something where you lost money. So you're still mad about something, but you're good, you're stable, and you're self-sufficient at this point. You're just guarded. Okay, if anything, whatever this experience was, it just taught you better ways and more ways to protect yourself. Okay, your soul is completely at ease, and guys, you're gonna be, I feel like you're gonna be more in tune than ever right now. That's really what I feel with this reading, like just being in tune. And even if something, again, hurts you, knowing at the core that it just doesn't suit you, and being okay with that and walking away from that, and not wasting your time by trying to entertain something that's just not meant for you. Okay, you have the Three of Swords in the reverse, so in this case I see that as healing. It could also be someone who's kind of suppressing the pain that they feel about something, but you guys are able to amicably put something in the past, you're healing, and any sort of anxiety you had towards that, it goes away. So you're gracefully just letting something go, and you're realizing this is not something I can go back to. Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands, so this is right under where you have the Six of Wands, where there's success, and then you have the Ten of Cups here, okay, where there's extreme happiness. So you guys, there's always something good here. It's just you're focusing more on the things that actually work for you, as opposed to anything that can derail you in any way, shape, or form. So if you lost money, if you lost a love, if anything that you lost, it's that the feeling of loss subsides. Okay, and you're able to recover, and there is something that comes in to replenish you. Okay. So more than ever, guys, you just really have to be honest with yourselves. You know if a situation is for you or not. You're going to feel it at your core. So, yeah, follow that. Okay, guys, so I'm going to pull you some cards of advice here. All right, so we have the Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Cups, King of Cups in the reverse. So this is actually good, because it's showing that because of something that couldn't be trusted, or something that made you uneasy, it's propelling you towards where you need to be. Okay, there's definitely something toxic you guys are releasing, though. And keep in mind, this could be bad habits. It doesn't have to be a person. It doesn't have to be that deep. It could be, well, I think this is deeper, if anything, if you're, knowing that there's things within yourself that you have to release. But you want to really take the go with the flow attitude. This is not a time of forcing anything. What's meant to be in your life right now will just flow naturally. We have the Four of Swords in the reverse. Knight of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, you're just mentally getting past something that couldn't be trusted, where there was, a loss that was happening. But there's a lot of building coming in. Okay, and you know exactly what needs to be done here. With the High Priestess, again, you guys are completely in tune right now. So even if it's painful, listen to what your soul is telling you to do. Okay? I love y'all. So if you guys need anything from me, you want to check out my social medias, need a reading, anything like that, you can find that in the description below. Take care.